to do? What to do? No. Better. Alright. So, we are back, but I'm going to take a small break. Let's do some of these. Why do we have to go over there? Oh well, so we're back over here. Where is it? That way. Okay, let's see what kind of tomfoolery we get from this one.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read in A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Okay, Purple Dude has a point.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
Maidenless attitude. That is the attitude of someone who gets no bitches.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Is it though?
Really? You guys don't know? You
About?
need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Whatever you guys are smoking, did A approve? And also, can I have some?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works?
Sus.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His
Sus.
whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course,
Paimon, calm
I'm
down.
sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
I mean, just wish for something practical.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really?
Fun.
Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin, too. Let's go, let's go!
This little shit. Wait, Naruki count offering. Why do I have to go? Where do I have to go? Further down, alright.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yai Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
The hell?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed. You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Income what?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Bruh.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
That's a horrible friend right
Mr.
there.
Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me.
Is it though?
People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
I mean, I could think of something that's more more difficult to ask. Finding a true love that's actually real, having better health for the family, having better health in general, conquering your inner demons, unlimited supply of coffee, water, plushies.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out?
My self-confidence went down the toilet. I'm still trying to fish it out.
Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Boo.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
The fuck? Okay, yeah, no, that sounds like a trap. Why does that sound like something Yamiko would do? Oh, wait.
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
Yamiko did it. Does she even have an approval from Raiden?
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Sus.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
Yep,
What's
trap.
so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
A little.
Why don't we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask Yamiko about it?
She's probably the one doing it. Knowing Yamiko, she's probably the one doing it.
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
How is she an expert at light novels? Either I missed that part, or that's just a part of her backstory that she just knows what light novels are. Alright, what the hell? Speaking of which, how much coins do I have? 50. Ooh, I can level it up twice. Let's go. Wait, is this gonna trigger? Don't trigger, don't trigger, don't trigger, don't trigger. Fuck!
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
Okay, cut the shit. I already know this is sus as hell.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What
It really
happened?
is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
I mean, it's about his brother. How the fuck is it not? Unless he's sick. Even still.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother.
So what's wrong with him? Is he missing an arm? He's missing a leg? Is he turning into a incel? What's going
Here's
on?
what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
Okay.
Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
Or Guji-ai possessed them. It made him go crazy.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a guess here, but is she the one who started the wishing thing? So people who achieve that goal will realize how meaningless it is to get that goal right away? Like, the moment they wish for something, they get it automatically instead of working hard for it. So if they get it right away, they become empty? I can't tell if this bitch is evil or not. If that's the case. Holy shit.
If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
Or, you know, till he finds some new thing to strive
No,
for.
Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
That's
Oh,
sus.
all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Porque no las dos.
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. His thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on, you should help him.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Let me guess, you're gonna push this work onto me.
Hey, Miko, so you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Damn! Did you have to actually go? One, rude. Two, what exorcist did we do?
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Bruh.
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Bruh.
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you, too, for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Yeah, what the, how the hell do you do an exorcism?
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Grace compels you! Like that, or do we just say, be gone, demon? Hello, Shamu!
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
Bruh.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
He came to you, though! What am I gonna do? Just keep throwing salt at him?
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This bitch.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Does she?
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay,
Better.
let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother. What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Whoa, yeah, baby. How am I looking? Oh, damn, I have a fuck ton. No. Where did this come from? Oh, wait. No, I'm saving that. I'm saving that. I am saving that. Parkour! Okay. Where is he? Where am I going?
Windblade!
Oops. He fell. Oh no. Is this water even deep? No, it's deep.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
You just said where he could have gone, dumbass. What if he went to just the disciples' area?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we?
Is she saying exercise or extra fries? Because I'm hearing fries.
Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
How about you learn his name? Damn, is it that hard to learn someone's name?
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
I can't tell if I should be mad at her for not learning a name or not.
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Debt collectors?
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not here for anything like that.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Bruh.
But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training. In
Bruh.
the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training regimen, that is.
I mean, I do that every day when I'm at work and I'm meeting people who make me question my existence. It makes me question, how did they ever pass elementary school?
Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Bruh. Got him.
Shingo brothers.
Oh. Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh,
Well, someone's been, whoa.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too. Come on, let's go!
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
The waterfall? Jesus! Wait a minute. I think I know who this guy is.
Let's get down to business.
Got him. Oh.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
so this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall. That's pretty wild.
Most people do that anyway, Paimon.
Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going for help!
Huh?
Who goes there?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
He's your brother. Don't you care
The way
about
it
him?
looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
But I...
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile
What?
trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
Ah!
Summon what?
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
What?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
And you didn't seek help because...
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
Bruh.
If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
Bruh. That's not how it works.
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
He's not there?
What is that?
I do salt at him. Oh, hi!
It's the spirit!
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Ah! Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
How are you so calm about this?
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
Something like that, yeah.
Fight me!
He's coming! Be careful!
I'm gonna...
What?
Ow. Got him.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared. But he looked pretty content at the end there. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
No idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you,
Damn.
Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
We're not really experts, but okay.
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Do they know?
Yes, we understand now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
We're not
We'll
exorcists.
be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I
Huh?
had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
This bitch.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
She really is a dummy mommy. Jesus. Hesitant smash.
All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Where are we going?
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
You mean you disagree?
The book?
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book. Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff, and loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book, and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Yamiko wrote it, didn't she?
What do you think, Traveler? You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely. But she doesn't seem to care about this book at all.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Why would she care about the publishing house,
Let
though?
me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Do we have to, though?
Nico? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
And that's serious because...
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
I mean... It should matter to us because... Why?
I have to come up with a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Do I have to, though?
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Exactly. Why should we
Come
help?
on, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
This bitch.
Wait, what just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
She's guilt tripping us.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
Can I sit this
I'm
one
going
out,
to
please?
head back and make some preparations. Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Can I go to the yes? I'm gonna go to the waterfall now. I'm just gonna drown myself. What the fuck? I feel like I need a shower, like a hot shower. Why do I have to help her out? Why does this have to do with me all of a sudden? Why can't I just be... Why can't I just Fortnite dance on top of this building? Oh.
Alright, Nico, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess?
I mean, we're not part of the book company, so you might as well just
I'll
tell
give
us.
you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
You're gonna make a book that surpasses that book?
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
Oh, wow. Your first guess, and you got it absolutely.
Why does that sound like that's a sarcastic voice? That sounds like she's sarcastic about it.
Wrong.
Yep. This bitch. Bad Paimon. For being stupid.
Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
And?
In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay, she has a point. So what do we do?
Yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Oh great, we're gonna be like Raiden Shogun and take everyone's visions away.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, is she suggesting we do the same?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
And that is?
So what we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel.
Can I sit this one out? I don't know nothing about book
Smash
writing.
our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Never written before.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways.
Bruh, I don't trust her when she says
I
that.
did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
It is, but not in the way you think.
Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
Damn, she's good. So we're here, okay.
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most
Okay.
traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, it's just a little slow-paced for me. By contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by cheap thrills. Action-packed right from page one. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations, but also tea ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
So, right to the
The
point.
key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world. There's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
Very sus.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title. The only recent book worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Where did she say she? Oh, the fact that she walks right past it confuses me. Why would she do that? Fine.
There you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Does it
Now
though?
then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
So about that. It doesn't matter to me.
All very
no.
true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Do we? Why?
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
how Paimon doesn't, how Paimon brains work. Can we write about
For
that?
example, we know we need an original core concept. But how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
So me getting lost in Mondstadt, Leeway, Shimaru, Fontaine, Natalan would be interesting.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
The Work-Shy Bard, the Dragon, and the Grand Adventure reincarnate into another world encounters with airborne emergency rations. Yes.
Oh, no one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Yes, they will.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Yes!
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it?
Looks at Paimon.
It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here.
Okay, first of all, I've never read a light novel in my whole life. Secondly, how am I okay with her calling me little one, but when Lisa calls me cutie, I get grossed out?
Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Fortnite dancing and Leeway.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
Brain went blank.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Why does that sound like a sexual innuendo?
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful!
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your
Sus.
treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Damn it,
Of
Paimon.
course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
God, calm down.
Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Rock and roll girl? What? I turn into a Geo Sharp hatchling. Took a trip to the away. Toy guy turned into B Rex Lapis. Technically, that's what happened.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Next thing you know, he supports
Great.
this.
Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Starring as a resistant shoulders, farewell literature degree. Stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of this vision hunt degree. Yes.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all.
Well, what did you expect?
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori.
Why?
Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
But isn't that lying?
Oh, so we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
I mean, that's only 3 chapters. Aren't light novels like... How many chapters is in a light novel? Hold on. There is no set of chapters of light novels, but the average length is about 5,000 words.
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it.
How though?
I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
That's Life magazines? That sounds so...
You're
Okay.
free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yai Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Where is the treasure chest? There's gotta be a treasure chest here. Ooh, food. No, I can't touch it. Treasure chest? Wow, there really is no treasure chest.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Fine.
Take cover!
That's what you get. Stupid dumb building. No. No. I'm stuck. Where am I? Okay, now where's Miss Hano? Or Hina? Or Tortilla? What's her name? Oh.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Go submit the manuscript. Oh, let's see if this actually goes well.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
No.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
We had a team, though.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
I really have to wait 3 days? Yes, I do, you bitch. Okay, fine. While I wait... Let's go hang out with Zhao. Since I have to wait 3 days. Stupid butthead. Stupid. What?
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there? Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different.
Are they the bad guys though?
This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger. Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty.
Bruh.
Let's go take care of them.
Paimon feeling guilty for once. There are two Paimons. Why are there two Paimons?
Animal test 6308.
Got him.
These super evil hilly trolls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind too. Hey, seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing.
What's with that stick?
Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilly trolls. Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears. But the magic he was using seemed even more adeptacy than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
How about we don't and say we did?
Hello! Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of the Adepti. Think nothing of it. One certainly doesn't. Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're following the trail of the
My
Adepti.
name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
Bitch, I'm the main character. You're the sidekick. No, wait, no, you're the emergency rations.
And it is right that our paths coincide. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply.
Okay, the text says I, but he said one.
The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars. Though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher. One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
For Paimon to shut up.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Levi were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon?
I'm telling Cloud Retainer, you're calling her a weak bitch.
Yet, It is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
So what the fuck does this have to do with, Zhao?
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now, there is finally some hope for my ailing father. Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need. A true Adeptus, no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you. Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mist flower in it, though. Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it. Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an Adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
Yeah, no, this guy's a scammer. This guy's a scammer.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they? I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of an Adeptus is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
Finally, a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day. But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Why? Burning paintings of your fiance makes sense. It's best to just let go of the past that way. But why put it in the ocean?
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Wait. So did your husband left you, or did your husband not want to be with you?
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
Yeah, you're a scammer, bro.
Surely you jest. There was once a senior Adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material. In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
No.
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Oh? You need but ask.
Why do you wear a
One
mask?
wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Power rivaling that of the gods. I like to get rich quick. Obviously, it's to find my sister. Totally just my sister.
Indeed, a great many obstacles may be overcome, given commensurate power. But one cannot but wonder, what grudge have you against the gods? So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant, but first, one must see some proof of your faith.
What's that supposed to mean?
He wants us to give us something
The
valuable.
way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
He wants us to sweeten the
Oh,
deal.
that's right. Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they? Well, Paimon's not forking over any Mora, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us. You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put visions up for sale, dumb shit.
Why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
You'd be surprised.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work. Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
He's way better way than Lewa. Wait, hold on. How? If I use time travel, how much? The day after tomorrow, so it's only 2 days. So I'm gonna do this twice just to freaking do the other mission. Nah.
So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again. Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
He's sus.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
Paimon, think about what he's been asking them, you idiot.
Huh. That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone.
Technically, didn't Cloud Tana wanted us to clean her teapot? No, wait, that was late. That was Madam Ping. What did Cavatina want from us?
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use. Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller?
Hmm? Old
You're a
chestnut?
rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that desk over there. So, are you buying or not?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyon, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
Also, random Venti appearance. Cool.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of adepti who defend Liyue. Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today. Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy?
No.
No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years. The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations, all of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if... Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about? The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony. It's so tragic. After everything they went through in all of their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead. Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilly trolls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas? Right? Now, to head back to where this all started. started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dwayne Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
Calm down with that, Paimon. Jesus.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn.
I'm still questioning, what the hell does this have to do with Zhao? There goes those helitrolls again. Let me guess, his magic isn't working.
Flee at my command, foul demons! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
Do we have to, though?
Get out of here!
Odds reveal vice.
I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything? Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Ah, yes. It's get out of Yiwei free card.
Right. It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power. No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier.
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow. Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
Yep, he's full of shit.
So you were just bragging after all. We were right to be suspicious. Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down.
Why would I need to do that? Oh, hi. Oh.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again. No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these hilly churls. Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
It's you. I remember you. I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Nah, you're good.
He isn't usually this polite. What's going on? But you are exorcising demons. How is that causing trouble?
That is because the changes that occurred in these monsters stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Mutations? karma? Does that mean...
Zhao is the final Yaksha.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh... Poor Xiao!
Is he though?
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Fan fiction?
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears. My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now! Please?
Well, come on then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
Damn, I'm taller than he is. Kind of.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
Okay, Master Sword, calm. Okay, 5 from Legend of Zelda, calm down.
You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Disappear!
Oh, fuck you. As a result of buildup of divine karma in this area, Zhao will have Bane of All Evil permanently active, and will constantly lose HP. Additionally, the effects of divine karma will allow Zhao to regenerate when he deals damage. Bruh.
Here!
Useless!
Boring!
Useless!
Almost got him. Almost got him.
be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Paimon's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So
Damn, he jumps high.
Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Also, I hate the fact that I'm not. Oh well, never mind. That's his unique ability. So he shouldn't be gaining that points because that's power. It's all power.
Useless. Useless.
Go here, this guy. Oh, fuck you. Got him.
It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable. Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of, what is the situation?
Just some asshole who steals people. Steals some people.
Paimon will tell you.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Yao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned. Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Whoops. Paimon spoke without thinking again.
You do that every day, Paimon.
One more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here. If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
I think we should kick his ass too.
Minds think alike. Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
We weren't asking you to kill. We only asked you to beat him up. Damn.
Who said anything about killing him?
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways.
Yeah, by kicking his ass,
I
not
possess
killing him.
an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
What the fuck?
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa. Now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
A ritual must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right? But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... Probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there. Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Time to go kick some motherfuckers' ass. There's a Yaksha statue here?
Ooh, this temple will
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
Chill, please?
I know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
How do you know?
How'd you know that?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you. They serve little purpose here, in any case. You are quite welcome. Please, take what you wish.
Why do I feel like this is a trap? Why do I feel like this is a trap?
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Isn't this Calvatana? Or a mountain carver? Mountain mover? One. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 20.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
Why? Let's see what this one is, though. Oh, this one's covered up. And he's gone.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here.
I presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
Ghost.
It is not untrue to say this. The line between Adepti and ghosts is a fine one indeed. I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle. Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here. That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
How do you know that?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma. Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. Mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons. If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
Tickerfish.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
That got heavy. Jesus. Oh, I already noticed.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This censer and these lamps. Their designs are flawless, almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
Does the name Pervases ring a bell, Zhao?
And, he says hi!
Pervases. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something Pervases might do. As I thought,
You do know him.
it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace. Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the censer in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
Seems like a real rigmarole.
Yeah, rigmarole, Paimon.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole. Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Jeez!
Stop talking! I'm sorry!
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts. Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin! Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly. If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
Hmm. Oh. Nah.
Bring forth sin! It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire 1 arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Got it.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Did we though?
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. Dead. Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wang Shuin. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself, one must indeed be in a dream.
Would it be though?
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Dreamers, after all, I don't feel pain.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them? Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow! What's happening?
Got him.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
So we're done with this one self song and dance?
No! No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two? Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
You deceive the masses with quackery, masquerade as an adeptus, exorcise demons without exterminating them, and display a callous lack of regard for life. One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, There is no redemption.
God, calm down, Zhao.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
Oh, you know, he's just a yaksha.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the yakshas. But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
Except he's not actually saying you're doing a good job. He's just here to kick your ass.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Please allow me to swear this oath before the great conqueror of demons. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Shouldn't he make a contract, though?
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Leah.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore. Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the sigil of permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
Motherfucker. Oh, wait. Okay. I can just do that right now. I don't have to wait. Good. Good.
Hey there, boss. Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask?
How do you
He
know?
signed in here under the name Wang Ping An. He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy, should they come asking for him.
Sir, she is not a fairy. She is emergency food. There's a difference.
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Bruh.
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it. Paimon's curious. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
A sinner. Yeah, damn right, you a fucking sinner, bitch.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
And it's all thanks to Zhao.
Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
Got him. Lower. Oh, hey.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled ticker fish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like Xiao.
Or is it?
Ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite dish. I
Oh.
just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Alright, we'll leave you alone then, dick.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
I'm gonna punch you across the room. Butterfly stream. Damn, I have 1,000. Close. Close. We are doing this one. Whoever she is. Why is she way up here? Hu Tao. Go to a hill. Why? Bruh. Oh, it's over here.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're gonna be fine, right?
Not that Paimon's scared or anything. Just, concerned for your safety.
Bullshit.
This is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Nowhere?
Quick, do something!
Bruh.
Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's gonna eat Paimon for sure.
Not if I eat you first.
Who are you?
Travelers from the... I came from beyond the heavens.
Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me. I'm
Why?
just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us.
Why are you up here for a funeral, though?
Ooh, seems he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. Huh? Am not! Paimon's super friendly looking. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Says.
Gods protect me!
No! Stop freaking out and stand still. Relax.
Relax? Yes, whatever you say. Please stay your hand. Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Hey! Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen. Was it something Paimon said?
Damn it,
Let's go
Paimon.
after him. He might do something stupid.
But again, why come here for a funeral? Also, what's with this will-o-wisp? Can I capture it? No. It went through the floor.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
Oh? Don't get too excited. These are clients, not ghosts. Exactly! We said we're not ghosts. Why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although, clients doesn't seem quite right either.
Yeah, forgive me. This is one of our new undertakers, Mung. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow.
Funeral. Oh! The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with immortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'd be glad to hear it.
Yeah, if we were looking for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place we would come to.
Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to clients in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
What? What are you implying?
Sooner or later.
Well,
What?
that's dark.
No shit.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. When you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner.
I suddenly don't feel safe.
But be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice.
How do we predict our own death, woman?
Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
What the fuck?
Whoa! Slow down! That's... There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay, is everyone from that funeral parlor a fucking weirdo?
You'll have to excuse her. The director is a rather unique individual. Allow me to explain.
I need an adult.
We'd heard that there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral. What more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence.
Not really.
You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal.
You're not normal, woman. You are far from not normal. Between you, me, and the flying emergency food, you're the one that's least normal.
Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite normal.
I'm just here running around in circles, Fortnite dancing.
Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, exactly.
You are one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise.
What? Why am I called Wood? Why are they called Wood?
Wood? What do you mean?
That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better we'd like to get to know you.
What the I regret doing this one so much. I regret talking to her right now.
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Oh, take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me.
I don't feel safe around this woman.
Oh, touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any
did?
adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
What are you talking about, woman?
Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
Nope, I am not helping you. I don't care how much Primo Gems you give me. I don't care if you give me a 5-star artifact. I'm not helping your sick ass. No way possible.
Let me think what I could offer you as a reward. Or perhaps there's a favor I could do in return?
There's nothing you can give me. Or there's nothing you can give me that would change my mind, woman.
We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are.
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
Can she say that one more time, please?
This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you.
She's talking about talking to dead people, isn't she?
You see? Helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistants. Let's get down to Liyue Harbor and do some business.
No, let's not. Please, let's not.
When did we become your assistants?
Congratulations, Hu Tao. You just became worse than Lisa. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but you became a lot worse than Lisa. Congratulations. And that's coming.
Funeral parlor. The ones who no longer speak. Oh, did she mean talking to the dead? She's a weird one.
Weird is not even remotely close to what the fuck she is, Paimon. She makes me someone who blows shit up for no reason whatsoever seem like a calm and gentle Rulu. That woman is deranged in the fucking head. And she's worse than Lisa. How the fuck did that even happen? I need like I need to fucking cuddle Farina for like 10 hours. I need an adult. Like, I need an adult. I do not feel comfortable talking to Hu Tao. I didn't even heal up properly. Okay, okay, no, Xiaoling is not even there. Okay, what the fuck?
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
No, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not. Even no. Just, why isn't there a no? Just hear
Since our
out.
last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order.
What the fuck is wrong with her?
That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions in Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
And I thought I had mental problems. Somehow she's worse. Just when I thought is her whole character just seeing death as a joy?
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context.
She wants us to die, doesn't she? I get the feeling she doesn't really care about us. She just wants us dead so she can Wait a minute. Doctors want us to get sick so we can put money in their pockets. Mechanics want our cars to break down so that we can put money in their pockets. She doesn't really care about us. She just wants us to put more into her pockets. Bruh, what the fuck?
Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, what would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
Yeah, I know. I'm with Lan on this one.
Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
I'm going nowhere with you, woman.
Rejecting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's their loss. Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Leo's really got a lot.
Try something new with the One Mean Red Frog.
Wow, it's way up there. Yeah, no, I'm not even putting her on the smash or pass list. No, I'm not touching her with a 10,000-foot pole. I want her nowhere near me. Okay, I gotta see her outfit then to make sure what the hell. Oh, it's over here, right? Yep.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all.
What old ways are you talking about?
Mung, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
Burn them by the batch?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
Bottom of a jacket?
Business development is a crucial element
Oh!
of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director.
Okay, she does have something on her
I put up
cuffs.
posters just like all the other shops, but the Millilith promptly removed them.
Gee, I wonder why.
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up.
Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Nobody wants to die.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development.
What?
The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
What do they buy and what do they get?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
She's worse than the Fatui. That's all I'm gonna say. She makes the Fatui look like... Oh my god, hold on, wait. This woman makes Team Galactic and Team Plasma of Pokemon look like a club. It looks like a friend's hangout rather than being a psychopath. She makes fucking Cyrus, the man who wants to control the god of time and space, look like a calm gentleman. She even makes Val. Wait, what was his name? The one we fight in Legends Arceus. The one that wanted to use Arceus' power for some shit. Whatever. She makes She makes Dr. Robotnik look sane. Think about the most insane person you know from gaming. She's more batshit insane. Volo, yes. Volo. She makes Volo from Arceus look tame. She makes fucking Vanitas from Kingdom Hearts look like a warrior of light. What the hell is wrong with this woman?
All right, Mung. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this will work.
Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long.
No, please take all the time you need while I go back to Yao Miko and beg her to turn me into a puppy.
Paimon already told you we're not your assistants! Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
How about we not? How about we don't? I think Yao Miko is already done with her quest. So how about we just go bug Yao Miko? Please? I don't want to go back. I don't want. Wait, we can go inside? No, we cannot. But I don't want to.
Windblade!
Oh, wait. Cat.
You must be the director's new hires.
No, we're not.
Not us! We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Besides, Hu Tao being a fucking psychopath.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk.
What else is new? But one who doesn't understand nothing knows nothing. Wait, one who knows nothing understands
The
nothing.
director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful? We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
No, let's just leave. Please. Yes, let's pick this up never. Let's just pick this up never and go back with Yao Miko. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Ah, you've all finally made it. Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo! That's great!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold.
Jesus.
I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
The fact that I'm actually I was looking forward to hearing her sass speaks volumes about how damage Hu Tao actually did. How much damage Hu Tao actually did to my sensory brain.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
That just sounds like a tanuki.
They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Wow, you're right! Everyone's shifting focus! But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
There's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki. But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
So, he was possessed by a spirit?
Yes. This is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
And honestly, I'd rather do this and help Hu Tao.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Damn, way over here? Oh, hey.
Miko, what is this place?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really? But it feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Hey, wait up! Oh, Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
You're on your own. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Let's go. Electric. And we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure this is where we get to use Yamiko. Yep. Wait, she's an electric type? Yes, she is. Huh. I mean, it makes sense. She is the familiar of... But... Oh. she just killed a bird? Well then,
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
tell me about it.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Wait, isn't this A's mind temple place thingy?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Ha! Yeah!
Whoa.
Out of the way! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Fuck.
Light blade!
Right now, emerge.
Okay. What am I doing?
Right now.
What do those do?
Fall before me! One stroke to suppress. Cheap trick. You win this battle.
Okay. God, she is so hard to play as.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
What the fuck?
Out of the way!
Well, that was a cool special she did. Oh, hey. Map has been active. What are you two fighting for?
With the wind! Take this!
I'm going in!
Ready! Fall before me! Cheap tricks!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Suffice!
Whoa.
Stand clear! Swirl, Mark 2!
Fall before me! You win!
Doing that. Okay.
This.
Get good. Get back, scrub. Okay, now where's the other thingamajiggy? Oh. Wait, what?
It's my lucky day. Emerge right now, right here.
There's more.
How does that even work?
Get out of here! Out of the way! Why did I never miss?
That's something to
Animal
be
test
correct?
6308.
To the very height.
Oh, hey. I just need this one. Can I just... Hold on, wait. Move on. Oh. So I can't just activate it whenever I want. I actually have to. Fine. I'll play by your stupid rules. Oh. Oh, duh. I could,
By royal decree. Take cover! Off we go! Teamwork is true! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
This isn't over.
Okay, before I even continue, how the hell am I using it right? Periodically strikes one nearby opponent with lightning, dealing electro damage. When there are other nearby, their level will increase, boosting the damage. Oh. Okay, so it is like a turret function. Okay. They attack people at random. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Show them. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever.
Jesus.
Come on out. Right here. Emerge.
Oh, such a pain.
Oh, yeah. She's broken. Oh. Bruh. Go. Where am I supposed to go? Here? Oh, wait, here. No? There's no chest. No, wait, this is thingy. Hmm?
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Is the moon glowing?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
How come it's not a yes, mommy?
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Paimon,
You
you're
saw
up.
what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
Yamiko, your only friend is A.
Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
What's gonna happen?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Bye, Paimon, you treacherous bitch.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
The painting is moving again! What the?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
What do you mean by
You
familiar?
ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me!
Honestly, I'd rather be possessed by a spirit than hang out with Hu Tao.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! Miko!
And she laughs. Cool.
You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
She knows who he is.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yes.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well,
Yes.
since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever.
I mean, that's more tame, I
But
guess.
you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy.
As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Alright then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Sus.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories.
Bruh.
All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
So she only did this because of spite. Bruh.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
A what?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one, especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders.
Bitch.
And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
She is your boss. Yao, she summoned you to this world. She can take you out without hesitation. You know that, right?
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Damn.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Like I just gave birth.
Are you all there? Here, like
I think
last
so.
time, repeat after me.
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
Yay.
So, your first possession, What was it like?
I just couldn't get into conversation myself.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
What exactly are they hoping for, though?
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us? Huh. You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
This bitch.
Paycheck?
My paycheck.
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Bruh. Priorities, Paimon. Priorities. Alright. Just wrap this up real quick. And then I'll end the stream right here. As soon as we finish this up, though.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
Bruh.
So, Nico, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon.
You had me at drink. What kind of drink are we talking about?
But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the Shrine Maidens to leave the mountain.
Why?
During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the Shrine Maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yogo during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat, but when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters. They may see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
Alright, got it. Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, let's get going.
Bruh. Okay, she's not one we can talk to then. Oh, this one. No, not this one either. Oh.
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Gucci's orders?
Yep. Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
It seems like Lady Gucci places great trust in you.
She
Lady
shouldn't,
Gucci's
though.
never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
I swear to God, if there's a rift hound, I'm throwing my controller. I hate dealing with those things. Boing. Oh, so we're just right here?
The insolent shall be punished.
Let's deal with this one first. Main road.
Windblade.
Oh, okay. Night Falls monsters from
These monsters look really riled up. Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back
And
in
she's
time
behind
to
us.
the yokai. All right, here they come. Out of my sight.
Haha. Oh, fish was here. What is meaning?
Oh, it's
Yes.
revealed by...
Winter shall eventually come.
Yeah, I'm right to drop stuff.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's get down to business.
Why are they here? Doesn't matter voice, they're not
Fräulein.
human.
Get out of here! Take cover! Ow! I'm going in!
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
Whoa, what the hell?
I dare you!
Enhanced animal module 75. Alright, that's the last of the monsters.
Is it though?
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Alright, let's see. What does this do? Oh. And I'm Electro.
They're everywhere.
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time.
Why?
Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon.
It's ominous.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing
Down
their
in grass
lives in a
like you?
brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Jeez, okay, we can do that now.
Do they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since
Sad.
you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But
Bullshit.
watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
Now you have a woman.
Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both. Oh, I'm great.
Sus.
The look on your face just now.
I'm fine, seriously. Really, no. Honestly, you two.
Hiko.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
With what?
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Wait until the appointed time the following day. Fine, I'll use Roar of Time.
Today we agreed to treat Nico to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
Why do we have to go way over here? Jesus. Okay. Run!
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of a traveler not released yet?
Because I haven't told y'all about what's it going to be about?
Quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad.
Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see me anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she was outside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Why?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Nico, what is this? You started leaving without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Bruh.
Boss, see these pretty faces here? Remember them. They're the ones making up the bill later.
Alrighty.
Honestly, you know what? I'll take this. Fine, I'll pay for it.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourself down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Sekai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
What the f-
Maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either.
How are you not drunk?
If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of juices covering the whole price spectrum.
Can I at least have the sake? Just one sip?
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
She's planning on using our paychecks, isn't she? The paychecks that she promised us?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite a generous payment due.
In other words, our paychecks.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect.
She's a kitsune by heart. She is a true kitsune. A prankster. Great.
By the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue. So you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Bruh. To be continued. Is there another one? No. Boo. Well, I'm ending the episode here now, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Hopefully tomorrow I will do the main story. If not, I'll most likely... I don't want to do hotels. But I'm gonna have to suck it up and do it, unfortunately. Sad. But I will catch you guys next time.